Hey guys, so today I thought I'd make a video about a very traumatic experience that I've faced only a few years ago. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 years ago exactly, but I do remember the situation very well, very clearly, and I thought I'd make a video about that today because I tried to make this video once already and failed because my mood was really low and the whole thing was just boring and not working out, and I was completely too tired to do it because the whole thing was making me exhausted because I was really getting pissed off about it that day. And this is not supposed to be a rant video, and it's not supposed to be like a story that makes me mad. It's something that makes me terrified. So I won't mention any names in this story, but my friend and I were about in grade 9, I think it was, and we were hanging out at her aunt's house after school, and we took the bus there after school to her aunt's house, and it was minus 38 that day. And if you don't know how dangerous that is to be outside, basically minus 40 is when you shouldn't be outside for very long or at all, because it's honestly just a very dangerous temperature to be outside. It's considered a very dangerous temperature to be outside. And it was only, well, 38 and 40 are not that far apart, so it's still pretty dangerous to be outside. There wasn't a warning or anything though, because it wasn't minus 40 yet. Actually, to be honest, I think it was minus 43, because I kind of remember thinking, yeah, I can't remember the exact temperature it was, but I know that it was either almost minus 40 or it was past minus 40, because I do remember telling her, it's minus 43, and minus 40 is when it's too dangerous to go outside for very long, so we probably shouldn't, because she decided she wanted to go to the park to take pictures. Honestly, like, it got to the point where I couldn't even breathe because, of course, we were at her aunt's house and I couldn't get a ride home yet, and I had to go with her because she insisted on going to this park to take pictures, and it was 4 blocks away, I think. Can't remember how far, but it was a decently far walk. It was like a block that would take 5 minutes to walk. Either way, it was quite far, and too far to walk with that cold of weather, with the weather being that cold. But she demanded I go with her because it's her aunt's house. She can't just leave me there. Her aunt wasn't home or anything. So I had to go with her. And about halfway there, I stopped being able to feel my legs, and my entire body started going numb completely. And I was already panicking before that, because when I get hit with like cold air, I can struggle with breathing already as it is. I don't have like asthma or anything, but nobody else seems to know what I'm talking about when I ask other people, do you have trouble breathing when it gets this cold? Because for some reason I do. She wasn't very panicked in that situation like I was. Like, I knew that minus 40 is dangerous, and despite what the temperature actually was, it was at a dangerous enough level. We shouldn't have been going outside, and I knew that, and so I was panicking already because it's like, we should not be outside. And when I stopped being able to feel my body and could barely breathe as it is, it really just got worse from there. And it's, you know, we should turn around. I kept telling her, like, we should just go back. It is way too cold. I can't feel my legs, and I'm having trouble breathing and all that. But she insisted, we'll just go take a few pictures at the park and we'll come back. Like, stop stressing out, Taylor. We're gonna live. And, of course, we did live, but we didn't get the pictures done because she started to feel the same thing I was feeling, just not as bad, not even close to as bad. But we were too far away to necessarily just turn back and go to her aunt's house. So what we did was we went to the nearest grocery store to warm up, and then we were going to turn back. But by then, I was even too panicked to walk back. I was like, we should call someone, you know, like maybe my dad can come pick us up. Maybe my sister can come pick us up. Or, you know, I was just thinking of all these people that could just like possibly come and get us. Because when you panic, you try and do anything you can to get out of that stage. Honestly, by then, I wanted someone to pick us up because I was way too panicked to walk back and go through that again and possibly even have it worse. So when we started heading back to her aunt's house, we literally ran halfway there because running makes everything go faster. But I really stopped being able to breathe and I was panicking so much and I still could not feel my body. And she actually took off her jacket and gave it to me so that I could just like breathe into it because I really couldn't breathe. But we did manage to make it back to her aunt's house, and after we had some hot chocolate and some food, she did admit that I did scare her a lot, but we did manage to make it back alive, and that was a relief. But now I am terrified of winter, terrified of snow, and terrified of cold weather. Even in the fall, if the breeze gets cold enough, I am panicking my ass off. So it kind of destroyed my life in a way because I don't know if I'll ever get over my fear of winter, but it's terrifying. And even times at the bus stop when I was still in high school, I nearly was ripping my hair out and panicking to death every winter, purposely missing the bus sometimes because I was terrified of winter. And it's, you know, it really ruins my life a lot. I'm not mad at her or anything, and I'm not mad that it happened or anything. It's really upsetting, and it's just a really traumatic experience that I never want to go through again. Even in gym class when we had to like walk to the hockey rink and walk to the indoor swimming pool and stuff, I would have my friends distracting me. I never really told anyone about my fear of winter, I don't think. And if I did, it was only one person or two people maybe. But it wasn't anyone that I was actually with. And even the girl that was with me when this was happening to me, I didn't even tell her that I'm scared of winter now and I'm scared of snow, scared of cold weather, all of the things to do with winter basically. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you guys have any recommendations of any videos you guys want to see from me, just let me know in the comments below.